Hey everybody, I'm Yvonne Williams with Back to Earth Creations, and it's loud in the craft room today because we've got fans going. Summer is holding on so much. It gets a little chilly at night now, but it is not quite yet sweater weather. So, waiting on that. So we've got the air conditioners bumping. Uh, I don't really know what we're doing today. Let's figure that out and then see where that goes. We did log in just a little early today. Hey, Kayla. It's been a minute since I've actually been over here at my wire wrapping station. We've been spending so much time doing like leather working and stuff. But I think that's all right. Hey, Diane. Hey, Sonora. Hey, Fortune. Your thief outfit looks so cool. Like, sorry, just saying. Hey, Susan. I'm doing great today. We went to Tandy Leather yesterday. They're having their like 50-year anniversary or 100-year anniversary. I don't know. They're having some sort of sale, but we got some leather at a really good price. And also, we were able to work out some sponsorship for the Memphis Comic and Fantasy Convention cosplay contest this November. So far, with Randy and I hosting the gift baskets that we're going to be able to provide our 6 top contestants, are including Tandy Leather, like deluxe kits of varying, like some of them are sewing, some of them are tooling. Like, it was very generous of Tandy Leather. They also like have some gift cards and like a smaller kit and stuff, just different stuff for the different award tiers. We have gift certificates to Arta Wigs, which is very exciting, and then also product samples from Ava's studio, so like epoxy sculpt that I use. Ah, wow, thank you, Susan. Thank you very much for the little fly through the air. I'm still working with, we had contacted a couple of other potential sponsors for the Memphis Comic and Fantasy Con, because this is something that in no way has anything to do with what Randy and I do for a living. We're just like, we are representing MCFC and like doing our darndest. And I feel like it was a huge honor for him to even approach us to be like, hey, do you guys want to be responsible for this? And I was like, sure, why not? And because we've never done anything like this before, but I'm really excited to hopefully be doing the organizer justice and hopefully putting on a really great cosplay contest with really great prizes. And I want it to be fun for everybody involved. And it's a perfect opportunity to take all the things I've ever bitched about a costume contest and put them into play. So, Sparky says, what the hell is going on? Ad after ad after ad. I don't know. I have my videos monetized, but I haven't like added any extra ads to this one. Hey Simone. Hey Amanda. Hey Pool Pro. Yeah, that was very generous of Susan. Thank you. Hey Jody. Hey Max. When is Memphis? It is, I should know this, in November in Memphis. Hey Randy. I know, I'll Google it. I've got my tablet. Hey doggy. Y'all want to see Sam Dog being a dog? Look at that dog. Why do you hate it? Like, he doesn't want to look at the camera. He's like, no, I'm a doggy, Mom. Don't make me do it. Okay. Z, on the other hand, how? Really? Susan says YouTube is having issues lately. I've been getting a black screen. Huh. We did an update and then restarted, so. And Messi says, I don't think I ever get ads. I have no idea. Oh, hey, buddy. You want me to? Z wants on camera. Hey, Z. Can you say hey to everybody? You know? Okay. All right, then. Let's see. When is the Memphis Comic and Fantasy Convention? Because we're really excited. Like, Randy and I aren't going to be vending there, which is weird because we've been vending there like every year. But we're not going to be vending. We're going to be teaching almost exclusively. Like, we're going to be teaching on Friday, doing the costume contest stuff on Saturday, and then teaching on Sunday as well. So let's see when the dates are. So of all the conventions in the world to like come and hang out with us at, this is gonna be the one because we like y'all will get our undivided attention. Let me turn my sound off. I'll take a doggo ad at any time, right? Well, at least it's an ad about a Judy Garland movie. Okay. Memphis. And you could also always Google this for yourself as well. Comic and Fantasy Convention. It is. It looks like November 15th. It's still loading. Yep.
So I can't moderate.
Why no?
Because I can't log into YouTube.
Oh no. Hey, I'm logged in on my laptop over here that's open. If you want to moderate from there. It is November 15th through 17th. Yeah, something's wrong with Randy's computer. He can't log into YouTube. Like, because it's the computer, not your account, right?
Correct.
Right.
You need to restart it, but I can't remember the stuff.
Gotcha. Getting a box ready for you any requests. Ooh! I don't know. Stuff will make me smell nice. I'm a stanky hippie. Hey, puppy.
Oh my god.
What? Did I leave like 70 tabs open again? Oh, yeah, just don't look at my desktop. And don't move anything. Okay, so, yeah, I basically live like a barbarian. My laptop, there's just like icons everywhere. Everywhere. Like, I think some of them are stacked on top of each other. Randy is an organized human being, and I am not. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for joining us for today's live stream. I don't know. I have some really pretty cabochons here that were generously sent to me, like, I think like a year and a half ago. And I've been sitting here staring at them, and I think today we're finally going to wrap them. Don't look at my desktop, right, Manaya? Do it, Liv? Oh, you talking to dog? Okay. Let's get our tripod moved around. And browser problems, right on. Turning this around. Well, hey, Kelly. Well, yeah, I pressed the button and it didn't go around. There it goes. There it goes. My little wall of Paralier. I love Paralier. Their stuff's so good. Oh, Jody says, I have feral cat move. I've moved back to my house and brought her with me. She's all settled in and has made my house her home. Ah, I can hold her now. She's turned into a love bug for sure. Do it, love?
I can moderate, but I can't send you messages.
Okay. So I'll be fine. You're right over there. You can holler at me. There ain't no holler back, girl. Holler back. Do. Yeah, he's ignoring me. Okay. So, I was singing. It's okay. You don't have to pay attention to me. Okay.
You want me to do this? Or you want me to
I know, honey. I just, I only want attention whenever you're busy. I must say, you look exceptional. Oh, well, thanks, Bennett. No one smiles like you do, because you smile with your eyes. Right on. I don't know. I can't not smile. Like, my whole face squishes up when I smile. I don't mind it, though. It feels good to smile. I'm exercising my smiling muscles. Okay, so this is a beautiful agate. Hey, Donna in Oregon. Ooh, Jim says boxes next month. Hey, Natalie, how's it going? We're doing great. Oh, and it's beautiful. Now, it does have this hole drilled through it. And I know a lot of y'all will send questions sometimes of like, how in the heck are we supposed to wrap this? And I really kind of want to, I don't know, I've been loving like all this moon jewelry and this offset stuff, like with the, like stuff like that. Oh, yeah, well, the LASIK thing, Manaya, was, everybody won. And, everybody who, spun the wheel won free LASIK, but it was going in and getting a free consultation where they then charge you, they're like, oh, it's gonna be like $3,000 per eye. And we were like, okay, no thanks. And Randy was like, yeah, I'm fine. Because I'm not even qualified. Like, Randy and I both won a free consultation. But yeah, that was, gosh, was that a year or two ago?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
It's been a minute.
I have a perfect candidate, but I don't
Yeah.
get it.
Randy said he's a perfect candidate, but he doesn't really care to get it, and especially not at those prices. Because we really felt like that they jacked their prices up. That way they could, um, to offset the expense, I think, of all that promoting. And I'm using an 18 gauge. I really want to use a 16 gauge though. Like, I think I'm gonna have to rearrange my little shelf, my little wire wall, and add in a row for 16 gauge. Except for the 16 gauge comes in big boy spools. Hey Sam in Canada. Yeah, if you're having trouble with this stream today, lots of people are. Lots of people have been having trouble with YouTube. Hey Lydia, yeah, we see ya. And I'm just gonna do, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I feel like just doing something simple. So I've got about 2, maybe 2.5 feet of wire pulled off. And I gotta figure, live in a pile. Do it, baby.
See,
I know.
I'm a jerk.
He's desperate for attention.
Why? The more I give him, the more he wants.
That's a mood, babe. Like, I can relate to that. Putting my pliers away. Right on. Well, that's good, Diane, that you're not having any problems. Oh, also, quick Patreon update. We have the cab boxes shipped out, but we're going to be shipping out the rest of it today, except for our chainmail kits. Yeah, today and tomorrow. Our chainmail kits are lagging behind terribly. We didn't have the blades to coil and cut our own, so we had ordered some, and they were wrong. And so then we thought we had ordered some from Chainmail Joe, a supplier we really like, but our card had not been updated, so that never went through, and we didn't even, like, it didn't occur to us to, like, check. So there was that.
We tried ordering again, and that order just
Yeah, it
disappeared.
straight disappeared. So we've been having heck of troubles, but it should be coming, and we are on track for being on time for in October. Hopefully. So I'm just gonna kind of scrunch this around. I'm gonna make a little bit of a bezel.
Information about.
Huh?
I sent you information about teaching at a beach shop.
Ah, yeah. Sorry, I haven't had a chance to look into that yet. But thank you for that. We've been focusing so hard on so many other things. I've not been keeping up with my messages. I've been focusing primarily on just catching up with like Patreon messages and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna give you all a heads up, and just any time that you need me to be prompt and timely about something, don't get your hopes up. I'm not a prompt and timely person. It's nothing personal. I just suck at this. Basically. Hey Penny. Oh, she says I'm an extra happy fat panda. Oh, we can be chonky pandas together. So, getting a little bit of coiling.
Yeah, wait before I punch you second hand.
Do what?
Someone said I fart at the YouTube gods.
Yeah.
I said, go away before I punch you a second hand.
Toot toot. And I'm gonna do like 3 to 5 wraps around both.
What colors of wire are you using?
I'm using the vintage bronze from Parawire, jaded. And I really like this stuff. It's nice.
Where'd you order your agate?
This agate was actually gifted to me, and I can't remember who sent it. Like, for a minute, I was trying to keep everything organized, and I had, like, sticky notes with the names of the folks who were, so generously sending stuff. And then it got all mixed together because I'm terrible. So if you sent me this, thank you. So by establishing a little bit of a frame. Thanks, Christy. But I've never thought in my whole life that I'd be so spoiled that I'm up to my ears in presents and my eyes cross. Um, but y'all have treated me too well.
Huh. Just recently joined a wire wrapping page on Facebook, and I'm already reading comments praising your tutorials.
Oh, holy crap. Wow, right on. I had joined a couple of wire wrapping Facebook groups, like Nicole Hanna has one, I think. But I'm not very active on Facebook anymore.
So we just don't do Facebook.
Yeah, if you want, honey, you can turn that air conditioner off that's next to you. I can hardly hear you at all. So if you're talking to me, holler, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, really? At Bead Fest. Oh, I bet that'd be fun to do. What am I doing? I don't know. So. Aw. Shucks, y'all. Okay, so until I get something,
I mentioned Yvonne's name in another crafter's chat. She got mad and closed the video.
Oh shit, really? Well, I hope I've never done anything to, like, personally offend her. But I can kind of get it. Like, I know my friend Lauren, she does, like, live streams and stuff, and if I were her, I'd get tired of hearing about, like, it's, you know, whenever you live stream, or do videos, you're building your own stage and kind of getting to do your own thing. Well, that covers way too much of the stone. I'm just going to use a different stone. I think this one's from Christy as well. But, you know, I don't know. I kind of get it. Like, well, and I get it, though. And that's something that, I turn into a pumpkin after about, 10 o'clock at night. I just can't get on. It could be 9:30 and I could be scrolling through Instagram and see somebody work and be like, oh my God, that's beautiful. You know, but if I see it at 10:01, I'm like, I suck at everything. Why can't I be good like that? Like, it's ridiculous. But I get it. You know? Yeah. Sparky says, you have mentioned that you want to go to the Bead and Button Show in Milwaukee. Are you going in 2020? We hope so. Yeah, that's when its next event is. But we'd really like to. Lynette. Oh, right on. Bennett. Okay. Yeah. And I don't know, we all have, for me, that's something that I'm trying really hard to work through, is to not, you know, it's hard because art is very, visual, and its essence is like, you know, it's very easy to start comparing one creation to another, and I don't know, that's something in me that I need to work on. Hey, nerd girl, I'm trying to wire wrap. Right on, Julie. Yeah, this one is a blue goldstone, which is a glass, but it's still really pretty. Oh no, YouTube keeps crashing. Okay, so I'm actually using a 26 gauge in the vintage bronze to do my little wrapped sections. But no, that was something I was thinking about doing on my Vonster vlog, was a series for, like, recovering narcissists. because I have a lot of, like, I think very, if I had gone down a darker path in my youth, I could have been a very monstrous person, like, I think. And so I was like, maybe if I do a vlog, just sharing my thoughts on, how I try to be less of an asshole, in case that's helpful to other people. And, but yeah, that's something, I'm trying my best to be less of an asshole. So. Congrats, nerd girl. Good luck to you. Maggie says, I admire you so much. Thank you, Maggie. Especially your energy and drive to consistently create. Do you ever get in slumps or just feel plain old tired? I struggle with that. Yeah, I do. And like here lately, actually, for the past year, I've been battling with like chronic exhaustion. Just completely, I don't know if it's just overworked or overpressured or what, but like the joy that I was getting from crafting and creating just wasn't there as much. And I think a lot of that was the pressure to feel like I needed to be making something that was like quantitative, like something that's, you can, it's sellable, it's marketable, it's a good price, it came out well, it looks the way I wanted it to. And it's like, there's too much pressure. Sometimes I just want to fart around and just make something. And so it's, for me it was just, make something and don't show it to anybody, just make it just for me, just for making it. And shake it up a little bit, like throwing in some different dance and like, things that are still creative but maybe in a way that just stimulates you differently. Right on, Penny. What oven do I use? When I'm doing polymer clay, I just use my regular kitchen oven. Yeah, right on, Rebel. All right on. Well, that's something that even here today, like for the past, since Tuesday, I think, I was getting into some pretty unhealthy headspace because, again, being online, it's really hard to not base your, it's not hard for me to not base my existence off of how well my videos are doing, or how many views or likes, or quantitative measuring devices that are supposed to just be there to help you gauge. But sometimes stuff is changing so much with the different analytics and things that it's, no matter what I do, I feel like I'm failing. And even like with working out and weighing myself and stuff, like we're making tremendous progress at the gym. I've taken off my Fitbit. I have stopped weighing myself. Like I'm just living in the moment. Like I'm more than how many steps I've made, or how many steps I've taken, how many calories I've consumed, and how much I've sold on Etsy. So I'm having to like kind of just take myself out of that headspace for a minute. Hopefully I'll survive.
I think you should definitely pack and not start a new project.
Yeah, prioritize those projects. Moving in itself is one of the biggest projects. So I really like goldstone, but it can get a little bland sometimes. Maybe like, especially on a bigger piece like this, there's just so much. Well, but then it is still beautiful, just looking into the depths of it. But I really like it as a background for showing off any wire weaving. Yeah, right? Shannon says, you came up in my recommendations while researching leather. I just watched your leather binder cover. Right on. Oh, well, thanks. I'm glad you like it. I'd like to incorporate more leather. I miss doing a video a day. We just can't balance it anymore, I don't think. Like, I never thought I'd say this, but unfortunately we're having way more success than we could have ever imagined over on Etsy and Patreon and stuff, that it doesn't give us enough time to be able to shoot videos every single day the way we used to. But I don't know. We'll see. Well, there's no telling what the future holds and what we might be able to stumble our way back to. Um, I lack the discipline to actually proper keto. I eat like I have a demonic food lust. So my biggest thing that I've been focusing on, and I lost about 30 pounds last summer and fall, just by portion control, and that's it's going to be a lifestyle thing. I'm not going to never have carbs again, and I lack the discipline to go into like ketosis for long enough to actually accomplish anything. Um, but we have very close friends that keto has been exceptionally, like they've lost like 60 pounds. Big broke keto girl on Instagram is a huge inspiration to me. But Randy and I eat pretty low carb, keep our blood sugar in check and stuff. But it's more about moderation and portion control for us. I don't do well on strict regimens of anything. Ah, thanks, Daniel. Oh, don't get me wrong. I gained all of it back over the winter and spring, just stress eating and not coping things well, and just really genuinely giving up on myself. But for my 32nd birthday, Randy got us a 24-hour gym membership because the local Y went, like, they opened up a section for 24-hour access. And that has been, I mean, amazing, you guys. Because, Randy and I live and work together, but we very rarely get to, like, hang out. Like, right now, he's in this room with me, but I don't get to look at him. I don't get to, wow, Valerie lost 100 pounds. That's phenomenal. Very well done. I'm hoping to get there on my own path for sure. But Randy's here in the same room with me, but I don't get to look at him. I don't really get to pay attention to him because we're both, working. And we work constantly. But by going to the gym, we spend maybe an hour or two a night just, getting ready, going, we pop by the grocery afterwards to get anything and like kind of just walk around and hang out, and it gives us time to just be together outside of the house, outside of our work environment, and invest in ourselves. Sparky says I don't have time to stress eat. I can multitask. I fit that stuff in. But no, it's just 10 years of bad habits. It's fine. Like, I'm not stressed out, and honestly, my health could be a lot worse than what it is, so I feel really lucky that I'm able to take the steps that I'm taking now. Wow, Anita says I'm down almost 30 on keto. That's phenomenal. Y'all do great. Save your scrap. Oh, thanks, Brittany. Oh, that'll be cool, Kristen. Good luck to you guys. I don't know about y'all, but Randy's one of the greatest joys in my life, and it's not so much even that.
Don't expect to be the greatest joy in their life.
Well, I hope for other people that their partners can be a joy to them, because it's it's nice to have somebody. It's nice. I'm not gonna lie, to have yourself, too, like. Hey, Tracy. And the siren says, I'm a big fan of Charlene Johnson's 131 method. It's not a diet. Learn to figure out which foods cause you inflammation. Everyone responds differently. Help me balance my hormones. Right on. I love Charlene Johnson. Like, her kickboxing videos are amazing. I just love her enthusiasm and her energy. Like, sometimes she's so adorable I want to drown her, but, I don't know. I think that's relatable. But no, it's, probably the best thing that Randy's ever done for me was help me get to where I could tolerate being alone with myself, if that makes sense. But, and I was talking to him the other day, and I had said to him, I was like, it's not so much that I don't want to face the world without you, because that's rough, It's like, I'd hate to face these rough times without him, but it's more of I'd hate more to not be able to share the good things with him. Like, I just like having somebody to run to and be like, hey, look at this, I did a thing. And even after 14 years, he's still like, yeah, baby, you did a thing. And like, I don't know if he's genuinely impressed or he just knows to act impressed, because like, hey, Randy, can I have some validation? He's like, here you go, honey. And I'm like, thanks, brah. And do what, Randy?
Validation.
Validation. No.
Money.
Money. Oh boy, I'm a mess. But I'm your mess. We can be a mess together. Change the direction a lot more focused on gut health and not extreme dieting. That's just right on. Honestly, I haven't checked out our work since like Shalene Extreme came out. But I'll have to look into that because gut health is where it's at. Ding, dong, dun, 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 dun. Manaya asks, is Randy a maker or a crafter also? What does he make or produce other than a happy vaughn? Randy is the tender of my flame. He keeps me inspired, watered, fed. He's basically my assistant and manager in all things. But he's also very good at weaving chainmail. Um, I'd love to be able to get him the stuff for woodworking because he has a history.
Get a house.
Yeah, well, we've got to get a house. There's steps to get to where he's wants to be at to kind of explore and do his crafts. But he's not really so much into jewelry making. Like he does production work for us, so it's like I'll make the necklaces, like I'll lay them out on the bead trays and he'll string them. But he is a very creative person. Like he tells amazing stories and he's really great at like storytelling. Like if you get him started on like WoW mythology and stuff, you cannot get him to stop. But he's entertaining, he tells a good story. He's hilarious. Like a true comedian. Just witty as all get out. And honestly, I think his superpower though is just being patient and consistent. Like he's a little Buddha turtle, like if I've ever met one. So, Bennett says once Randy did Dungeon Master for a good game of D&D. Oh yeah, he's amazing. He really likes the fate system, which I think he does well, and I do better with a little bit more of being guided through a story. I'm not a very creative role player. I'm like, I don't know. I'm a murder hobo when it comes to when it comes to tabletop gaming. I'm like, I don't know, let's kill it. And he's like, that's like your party member. And I'm like, it's so sad for them. Bye, Margaret. Thanks for pointing out. Do what, Randy?
The rogue fell twice on the death save. Do you really want to cast fireball?
Yep. It's not my fault the rogue's standing there. It is, Anita. Like, I have a dream that one day I'll be able to provide, give Randy his own craft space, where he can have all of these like his woodworking machines and bandsaws and like a CNC router and stuff, and just to kind of let him go and do make whatever he wants. I also am very suspicious that he'd be tremendously good at lapidary. But again, it takes just so much money and space for those tools. Elise says, I like murder hobos. Right? So yeah, I started making this without any kind of actual vision in mind of what we were going to be making. This is all one just continuous piece of wire. And I'm pretty pleased with it so far. Penny says, oh my god, that's what I was thinking, lapidary. Well, I had a lot of fun going rock mining with Randy. Like, I bet when we go probably... Rock mining. I thought is what I said.
No, he said rock climb. I was like, hey,
rock climb. Well, we did climb over a bunch of rocks. It wasn't very impressive rock climbing. It was like mostly horizontal. Sorry, I think I'm funny. Um, uh, it just seeing him get excited over rocks and stuff. There's a gem and mineral show happening in Joplin this month that I think we're gonna try to go to. What? Yeah, I had a nightmare about spending money last night, so I probably shouldn't go to the gem and mineral show.
Oh, that's this weekend.
Is it this weekend?
Yeah.
Do you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay. See, this is why we don't have money.
That's not me.
No, I'm not putting it on you. I'm just saying that I'm going to spend our money and we're both going to be sad. That's okay though. We'll have rocks. Oh, saludos from Chicago. I finally had the chance to catch you live for the first time. Oh, right on, Letitia. Rock slithering. We were sweaty enough for it though, for sure. Flannery says, where do you all order your cabochons from? Honestly, eBay for the most part. If we aren't getting them in person at a gem and mineral show, then we just go onto eBay and just I sit there with a ruler and Randy and I will just shop. Oh, I'm not sure, Laura. Just if you just search the Tri-State Gem and Mineral Show, like Joplin, I think they have like a gem and mineral museum in I have no idea. I don't think it's as big as the Springfield, Missouri gem show, but it's close, and we need to go get like Tupperware from, excuse me, Joplin. Anyhow, this is Crafty. We live in Missouri. This is not one of my polymer clay clavichons, but you could wrap the cabs this way for sure. I honestly was just messing about a bit, but now I think I'm going to have to do a tutorial on this style of wrap, just kind of letting it grow into something. Right on, Laura. And we also have goals to go take fused glass classes, but time's just getting away from us, and we did not get Patreon taken care of the way we had intended to this month. So we'd intended to be done like a week ago, and it's still all over the place.
Anyone have any tips on how to say no to a customer who keeps asking for large discounts?
To just smile and nod and be like, no, thank you. We don't, we have our prices as low. Oh, the Randy had asked the question, or one of y'all had asked the question. Any tips on what to say to a customer who's pushing for big discounts? And it's like, we have our work priced as low as we can. I'm sorry, but these are what our prices are. Honestly, I always use this as an opportunity that if they're just not getting it, to hand them a business card and be like, you can always contact us online if you see something that you'd like whenever your budget can accommodate it. Does this wrap have a name? Nope. I don't know. I'm just figuring it out as I go, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling her, Dashers. It's like last year they didn't even get one this month.
Yeah, that's true. I know, but that's my problem, not theirs. Like, I need to do better. Go with the flow rap. Yeah, Maggie, I like it. Ah, hey, Mike. How's it going? Thanks for joining us. Now, how are we going to get this to be attached to a necklace, though? So, what do you type in the search bar when shopping for rocks? If I have a particular stone in mind, like typically, not gonna lie, it's labradorite. I'll search labradorite cabochon and then just start sifting through the hits. Do it, Randy?
I'm just reading the comments.
Gotcha.
hard is it to make a wolf's eye instead of a dragon's eye?
Not that hard, really. Very similar techniques. You just change the pupil shape. And a lot of it is just the context and how you market it. Okay, so y'all might remember last week. Oh, Brittany, this is called blue goldstone. It's actually a glass. Last week we went through and did a raid and follow on Instagram to Trisha's Treasures. Or no, Treasury. Sorry. Trisha's Treasures is somebody else. But this week I was thinking that we could do a raid and follow on somebody who really inspires me with their electroforming, and I think they're doing phenomenally. But rock candy pendants, or let me just find it. Where do I sell my work? Hey, Stephanie. I sell on Etsy, and then we also travel to different arts and craft shows and conventions and things. Sorry, let me get this pulled up. First off, their store name is just, yes, there it is. Okay. Rock Candy Pendants on Instagram. They do just some of the coolest. Check that out. The beautiful electroforming. Like, I mean, gorgeous. And wire wrapping. But like the way they take their picture, Jim, electroforming is going beyond plating. Like they are actually they're similar but different. Oh, that would be really cool for Bug. But yeah, like, and that's it before before she oxidized it. But I don't know, I feel like her work's really, really great and kind of under, she deserves all the views in the world, y'all. All the followers. So let's see. She's at 642. Let's see if we can get her up to 1,000. Gosh, yeah, I mean, that's stunning. This is Rock Candy Pendants on Instagram. But, oh, my heart hurts. It's beautiful. Like, I think she started electroforming after I did. And already, like, she's leaps and bounds beyond where I'm at. Like, she does such beautiful, stunning work. Like, she has goals. Oh, look at that pupper. Right? But no, absolutely. Like, she took what I was doing and did it better. And, like, that inspires me so much. But yeah, so if y'all are on Instagram, be sure to go give Rock Candy Pendants a follow. And share with your friends and stuff. But also keep an eye out, because I'm going to be doing a feature every week of people. So if you follow me on stuff, like, tag me and so that I can see you, because a lot of this is, there's so much cool stuff on Instagram. It's really hard to find people sometimes. If they aren't in those top posts and stuff, then they don't get found. So I want to help boost other people's exposure in any way that I can, because you never know when you might find your next favorite crafter. Right on. Thanks, Elise. I'll check that out. Oh, Jaded asks, how do you feel about Etsy's basically forced free shipping, especially considering how you already try to keep your prices low? Jaded, and everybody who's offended by cussing, cover your ears. Fuck it. Like, we don't do it. Like, just period. I've never relied on Etsy to promote our product. So it's like, I feel like this is thug tactics, and they're just strong-arming it into Like, I don't see what the incentive is supposed to be for the sellers. So, that's just me. But continue functioning as though they never did it and just use Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, whatever, social media that you're active on. Shoot, even going over to like Reddit and stuff, and just being involved in the community and like promoting your work that way, I think is going to be much more effective than oh well, maybe if I succumb to Etsy and do free shipping, maybe people will find my work. It's like, nah, it's the best thing Randy and I have ever done in our business is to try our best to not rely on anyone, as far as other companies and stuff go. It's been really nice when other companies don't F us in the A. But it's like, you know, uh, I'm not going to change what's working or not working for my business unless it needs changed. Based off, like, I don't understand what the incentive is. Like, why Etsy's, I don't know, because they even encourage you to hide the costs of shipping. Like, oh, we'll just raise your prices. And it's like, uh, what? Then that's not free shipping, is it? Christy says, is there a way to get your attention when I post jewelry piece on Instagram? Tag me. And then tag me again in the comments. It's like tag. And not gonna lie, sending stuff in direct messages doesn't really get my attention. I don't check my DMs as much as I should. We get a lot of stuff from like people being like, buy our jewelry from China, and I'm like, no, that's okay. I'm good. Dun, 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 dun. Yum, doo, yum, dee. Oh, that's got beads in it. I'll use this. Oops. Ooh, just got a Buddha plasma ball. I'm not certain what that is, but it sounds amazing.
I have no idea about this shipping.
What's that?
I heard the owners of Etsy get a percentage of the shipping.
I have no idea about any of that.
My kid sent his love to your chickens, especially Pepper. She's his favorite.
Aw. Well, thank you. I don't know if I like what's happening here. Yeah, I'm just gonna snip that. Like that. Probably a little further back, actually.
Yeah, what's your Instagram name?
Yeah, it's, if you do excitement mark, Instagram, maybe? Or Insta, I don't know. It's back_2_earth_creations. No, that's still too big. I don't know. I get into a bit of a huff because there's enough things making selling online difficult that I really felt like, is this necessary? Whenever they added in the free shipping thing, it's we try to roll with the punches around here, but sometimes it feels like we're just getting pummeled in the face for no good reason. And so yeah, I started to get a little bit of a huff about it. Hey Ghost, how's it going? Excuse me, what's up, baby? Dashes. Sorry, yeah, public education for the win. So I think that's how we're gonna string this bad boy up, is we'll attach to the bail up top. And I'm gonna see if I can't, will that hold? No, that's gonna separate. Right on, Ruth. Right? I don't know why exclamation is such a hard word to say, but it is. Exclamation. Right? You know, but what's nice about that, Sonora, she says, I've been offering free shipping on Etsy for years because the cost for first class on my products is so low, I don't mind eating it. If customers want it faster, they pay for priority. What's nice about that, though, is that was your choice. You weren't being strong armed into it or feeling like you had to go with the flow or like just, you know, it's the part of the whole point of so many of us doing this is not just, you know, getting to make crafts for a living, but getting to be our own bosses. We are our own CEOs and marketing teams and logistic experts and, you know, product developers. And, you know, we bear all of this responsibility, but there's a lot of, you know, for me at least, there's a lot of internal validation that comes from doing a good job for myself, you know, like it was hard, but we did it, and it's like, and that feels amazing. But it Etsy made me feel icky. It made me feel icky in my tum tum. About like it's just I don't know.
How normal is it to donate to a ball or something at a convention?
Almost every con does it. They'll have some sort of like charity auction or a volunteer charity or just something along those lines. But also, uh, we have never suffered any sort of repercussion for not donating. But it's also, you know, we'll like typically donate just something very inexpensive or, you know, simple but fun.
Trying to decide if I should have my Etsy or sell on my own website.
I don't know. I personally pay less on Etsy for fees than what I would have to for website hosting fees to have some place that can do the same kind of getting the shipping info, having different shipping rates set, like the features that Etsy offers, even after them pull in this, you know, this free shipping thing, is still less expensive than if I were to pay for, you know, my website is set up through Weebly. And to get the same features on Weebly, I'd be paying like 15 or $20 a month. Whereas I don't pay that in fees on Etsy. Well, because on my website, I'd still be paying the PayPal processing fees and different things. So they came out pretty comparable. And really, it's just up to your own preference. What I do is I have my own website, backtoearthcreations.com, but the tab that says shop just links directly over to my Etsy store.
That way you don't have to rely on Etsy to promote you.
Yep, and that way it doesn't matter if like I often don't put down my Etsy link as my website. I put down my website, and then if people want to go to the shop, you know, I don't know. I use Etsy as a branch, not as my core, if that makes sense. I just realized too that this is probably the worst color combination to be working on for visibility. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's super pretty. I love it. But for the lighting in here and stuff, yeah, it probably does. I get a lot of spam from Stripe though. Like, I don't know, I get a lot of spam from everybody though. Like, I don't have a Stripe account. There's Squarespace, there's Wix, there's all sorts of different websites. But I do like, as sore as I am at Etsy, I do like the way that they manage our sales and stuff, and that I can do inventory, I can do digital stuff, and they just take care of the digital download. Aw, right on, Penny.
Off topic, but how is Craftalon planning coming?
Ooh, okay. So, somebody said the magic word. They asked about Craftalon Con. No new development just yet. Also, we just made a pendant. Woohoo! Yay! Randy and I think we're going to have some mini Craft Along with Vaughn events building up, like, big event. Like we need some baby steps to kind of get up to that point. But we're going to have multiple smaller events. We don't know what cities they're going to be in yet. We're kind of feeling that out. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, we had put it on, we were like, well, think about this after Dragon. Well, it is officially hashtag after Dragon, but now we're like, okay, after Patreon. So, like, in 3 days, I'll be able to put my brain up against this and really start thinking about how we're gonna make this happen and make this work. Like, it's so much of it is, I don't know. Do we cap it? You know, it's like, because there's a case study. Like, there's a couple of different case studies that we've been looking at. Hey, Sarah. One of them in particular is, like, I can't remember. It's the lady who does polymer clay. She has it up in Indianapolis. Yes. And yeah, in Indiana. And it just starts the loop again of gibberish. And it's like $300 for a ticket, but it's like 3 days, I think. Oh, my eyeballs are itchy. And but that you get fed as well. I don't think that covers hotel costs. I don't know how much to charge. I don't know where to have it at. I don't know how many people to have there. I don't know how many people. Like, we're gonna have step 1, find a city, is what we're gonna have to do. Step 2, find a venue in the city and establish the cost. Step 3, figure out how many badges we're gonna have to sell for what price, and we will do pre-orders on those tickets, and if we don't meet a minimum number of ticket sales, then we just refund it, because it's like, this can't happen. Like, and so we'll have our minimum, and if we, like, that won't be our cap, but it's like, if we don't sell this many, then everybody's gonna get refunded. So, it's just, until we pick a city, then we can't really move forward. And the problem is there's 50 states in this giant country that we live in, and like, I'm inclined towards maybe Springfield.
Alaska and Hawaii are pretty much out.
Alaska and Hawaii are pretty much out for us right now. So there's 48. We're narrowing it down already. I think we're gonna start small and local to what we are doing. But since we're gonna be having multiple, hopefully throughout the year, yeah, that we can kind of. It will be on Kickstarter. No, because they have it already, like, built in, where it's like, if you don't meet the minimum, then everybody gets refunded, and like, we already locked down the Kickstarter name for it and everything. But we'll see. Sabrina says Oklahoma or Texas. You know, and Tulsa might be a very real possibility too, but it's Springfield, Missouri is only like an hour away from us. There's cool stuff to do in Springfield, but you don't get that, like, gridlock traffic that even just down in Bentonville, in that kind of Rogers area. Like, you know, Springfield seems pretty cool. There's people there that we know and work with, like, there's the Tandy Leather. So it's like, if we did a craft along with Vaughn leather workshop, like, I don't know if Tandy would let me host it out of their building, but that'd be hecka useful. So Valerie says, I'll come to you for the first one, but you gotta eventually come to Michigan. Now, see, and this is the thing too, is these smaller mini events are not gonna be the huge, you know, 24/3 craft hall and stuff. Like, we're building up to that. So if you guys are, like, super into traveling, or, like, you know, you're like, I can do, like, one big trip, I'd recommend wait for 2021 when we do Craft Along Con. But these smaller Craft Along with Vaughn events, like, our first one technically actually is going to be the Memphis Comic and Fantasy Convention in Memphis, because we have just a craft area all day Friday. If you buy a badge to get in, you can come and craft with us all day, like, all day, and just using and enjoy the convention and stuff. But that one's going to be pretty heavily focused on chainmail. But that doesn't mean that you can't bring other projects and come and just like use the big tables and hang out. But yeah, so Tashers, that's like the best way of describing it. Yeah, so now we're guinea pigging it at MCFC because we're also responsible for the costume contest there and stuff. But yeah, see, we're hoping great to be able to go overseas and teach because it opens up so many options. Because if we were hosted by like a maker space or a bead shop or something where we didn't have to bring all of the tools and materials, we can go to the moon, like maybe if we sell enough tickets, and if y'all want to go to the moon. But yeah, it's so we're just gonna have a little bit of a chainmail intensive at 2025. We're going to Mars, bitches. Oh, what is crafting like in zero gravity though? Like, I don't want to go all the way to Mars.
Terrible.
That is a huge time investment, and there is like no chocolate or coffee there, Randy. I'm trashing that idea. We're not going to Mars, guys. It's been canceled.
2025's been canceled.
2025's been canceled. Never mind. Why am I like this? I'm having fun. Yeah, but check out the Memphis Comic and Fantasy Convention. Beads spill and float all over the place. Oh no. Seed beads in the like the carbon scrubbers for the air. I have chocolate in Belgium. See, that's fair. That's way more incentive to go to Belgium than Mars. We're dorks, you guys. I love y'all. Yeah, no Mars. Will you send emails 2 weeks before the show? Yes. And I'm actually going to do, once we get the rest of, like, I'm going to give it another week. And whatever sponsors we haven't locked down over the next week, we're going to start promoting the costume contest as well as the Craft Along with Vaughn, like, craft hall space at MCFC. Oh, that's fair. And the thing is, Monique, is that if you buy a ticket and don't show up, that's on you. Yeah, it's like if you buy the ticket, like if you just want to be supportive, like I'm not gonna stop people from doing that. It's crazy kinds of generous, but ooh, Valerie says I have homemade incense and teas and more smelly good stuff, so it's incentive. Yes, it is. You need a big wall map to stick pins in for where everybody lives. That would play a big part of figuring out where to have cons. That would be. But then also, there's a whole bunch of people who don't watch my videos who might want to go to something like this. So once we've picked the area, I'm going to be doing a lot of local promoting and kind of go that route. You know, just to, there's tons of people who are like, I've never seen you before on YouTube, but I like chainmail. Do what?
Yvonne who?
Yeah, they're like, Yvonne who? Chain what? I don't know. Sounds fun. Let's go do it. Oh, Ireland and Scotland, that'd be fantastic. Sonora says, have you considered teaching at a gem show? I've been thinking about it, because, I mean, they sell rocks and stuff. That would be really, I mean, and that's part of why we're going and checking out the Tri-State Gem Show this weekend. Aw, Penny. I'm not gonna lie, but y'all are so good to us. Like, so much. International Gem Show comes to Houston quarterly. There's always a few who set up to teach. Right on. And it's just, it's a very shifting of gears and spectrums. You know, Randy and I were so focused on just fandom conventions for a decade that now it's opening up a whole new world to us. Of going and teaching at possibly the Bead and Button show up in Milwaukee. Like, I don't even know if I'm that caliber. Like, I mean, I'm looking at like the pictures and the teachers and stuff, and I'm like, can I even teach anything that's not just a derivative of what these people are already doing? You know, how much do I charge for the kits? Because right now we're charging like $20 for kits, and they're charging like $350. And so I think I need to go and take some classes, see what the market standard is. Yeah, we're pivoting and facing a new direction, and it's very uncertain. I am going into Oh, Gloria says Vaughn. I mailed a moonstone about a week past. Gloria, I'm so sorry. We haven't even checked our P.O. box. We'll do that today. Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks since we checked the P.O. box last. There needs to be selling at the cons. There's heaps of cabs. Yeah, for sure. And that's, again, that'll be stuff that is craft along con content. The craft along with Vaughn events are going to be much smaller, possibly single day. We don't know yet. Like, we'll see how that goes. Sparky says, is that your display behind you? It is. This is what my living room looks like right now. It's just has looked like since we got home from Dragon. I didn't get enough of vending at Dragon Con that I was like, let's set the booth up. But this is how it's looking for those of you who missed it on Tuesday. Oh, hashtag moderators. They're so good. I love you guys. This is off topic. Where did you get your shirts? Do you dye them yourself? No. I get these from Unleash the Goddess, my friend Carrie on Facebook. You can find her. And she's phenomenal. They're a little beyond my usual like Walmart clearance rack prices, but completely worth it. They're buttery soft and they're like silk kinds of pretty. But yeah, so this is, I'm actually going to flip the camera around. I know that it gives you all lag sometimes, but so displays, these are actually all up for sale on Etsy right now. What? No, these necklaces.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah, not to be confused.
Displays are not for sale.
I am wearing pants, Jim. Yeah, right, Penny. Yeah, the displays are not for sale yet. Then we've got these ones that I'm working on. I really love how the little toppers came out. So I'm very, very pleased with the, oh no, I'm so sorry. Yeah, this one, it hasn't shipped to its new home yet. We're doing Etsy shipments later today. But I have one that's a sister piece to it. Let's see. Because if you guys want, what we can do is where is that tray? Here it is. I can do another Etsy update. And I'm actually going to be making a bunch of like little crystal earrings.
Great.
What?
This place looks like Christmas trees.
Yeah, only if you like super pretend though. Like, don't be sad, Randy. You see how mad he is now? Look at that anger. He hates Christmas. Why do you hate everything nice? You're upsetting the dog. Randy, I love you. I love your stinking face. Saying about this. Where is it at? I'm gonna be posting. They are. I'm gonna be posting this one, which is a lovely hematite. And then, I don't know, we're going to be posting more stuff up on Etsy, but I wanted to let you guys know that, and I'm actually going to craft just a little bit more today before I get off of here. I'm not avoiding doing work. You're avoiding doing work. I know, just let me, just 10 more minutes. I just want to hang out for 10 more minutes. Right? He does have the best angry face. Crap, what am I going to craft? But yeah, I'm going to be making some cute, little earrings. So any of the sales made this week on Etsy are going to have, little freebie stuff in them. That's something we're going to start doing now. So instead of doing free shipping, I'm just going to put in free product because that's my choice. Etsy. Those guys. Just let me drag this over here. And, yep, I'm going to make the earrings. Hey, Kaz! Holy crap, how's it going? Oh, how do I get this turned around? There it goes. Daniel's like, long stream, please. I'm gonna try. I know Randy's right. We do have to ship 200 packages today.
10
But
more hours. Just 10 more hours.
Just 10 more hours, please. Okay. Let's whip out some head pins. And now I'm not gonna be taking any like custom requests or anything on the on the earrings. But
Do you do any more ammonites?
I don't think we can put more ammonites up
Dude,
on the Etsy.
sit
I think these these head pins are too thick for that.
You cannot type if you were not trained. Fine with the keyboard.
But yeah, and this is just as long as materials hold out. Like once we run out of these earrings, we'll just pop in some other ones. No, and I think it's gonna have to be shippable orders. So if you purchase like one of our digital templates, but you're not gonna get earrings mailed to you. I'm sorry. But if you order, there we go. Let me get a little bit more beads out of here. If you order something that's tangible and already going to be shipped, any of our art prints or any of our jewelry, or it's just going to be the art prints or jewelry. Actually, I'm not going to be putting them in for the dud boxes or crap kits. So. But yeah, I'm going to add in just little pair of earrings that I think will be a lot of fun. So now keep in mind, they're not all going to look like this. So your pair might look different if you buy something. Physical orders of not crap boxes or dud boxes only. So I'm not going to be putting in the free earrings, Randy, with the dud boxes or crap boxes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Okay.
That's just
Ooh. Oh, Jim, that's going to be so cool. So far we have 3 pairs of earrings. That's all I got, mate. No, 2 pairs. That's it. Wow, I'm bad at math. I do love the way that looks. These little angel aura beads. Just craft into your daily thing and we can sit there and chat and watch a day in the live stream. I don't want to demolish the high opinions that a lot of y'all have of me. Like, I fart more than is what is reasonable for most humans.
you don't wear clothes on.
And I don't wear clothes half the time. It's y'all don't need to see this. Right on, Jim. What's the website that we should go to buy these goodies? Yep, there we go. Long Beach Bead Shop. Y'all check Jim out. Well, I thought he had set up an Etsy though. Well, acceptable for y'all, but not for YouTube.
You had to go to another site for it.
Yeah. That, and I'm not gonna lie, as a kind of introverted extrovert, most of the time I just sit there being like super quiet.
Oh, we know, Tashers. We know.
Right on. Lumen Grammy says, I ordered 3 of the dud boxes. Oh my god. Love them all, and I'm finishing a pendant now. Right on. Well, Renee, thank you. I'm glad that you I like these earrings too. I really like the kind of color combinations going on here.
Aside from ring board, where's a good place to get pliers for chainmail rings?
Good place. Rio Grande is fantastic. Oops. For getting pliers, I really like Fire Mountain Gems because you can get good pliers at a pretty heavy discount, but you don't have to buy like a bunch of different pairs of, or a bunch of pairs of the same pair of pliers. You can like they're mix and match, like all assortable discount. Where did you get the multicolored head pins? These ones I had ordered just individually, and then I just put them into this old storage container. But I think I got these off of Amazon. They're plated iron. Either Amazon or Fire Mountain Gems. Though I think Gems, long, I can't words. Jim's shop. I think he sells head pins too, though I can't quote on it. Have you ever thought about taking some of your crafts to like car washes and see if they're interested in buying some and reselling? I have never considered that. It's I don't know. I kind of like being the one responsible for, like, I don't like to incorporate incorporate a middleman. So this is why we stop at the 1 hour mark, is because I start glitching. Hey Renee, how's it going? But yeah, I don't know, I want, because my jewelry, even these earrings, everything that I make is a little piece of me, and it's not so much that I don't trust other people to be responsible for it and to do a good job selling and communicate everything that needs communicated to the client, except for that I don't really trust people, and I don't want to, it's like if it's somebody at even a boutique or something, like there's shops that we've tried to work with in the past that it's like, yes, the owners are great, but the, kid that they have running the counter on the weekends couldn't give a second shit.
Bobby?
Damn it, Bobby. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that's true too. If lost items, he'll make sure that your items are guaranteed, right? And it's like, so I've just avoided having to do any kind of like contracts or anything by just not working through other people. Now, also, just let me say, that's just me. There are some folks out there that are like, that might be the best thing for you, is to go and do sales that way. So, just silver ear wires, the 301 surgical steel. I want to make sure that whoever gets them will be able to wear them. And y'all are so crafty, they might be able to just change out the ear hook anyways. So, right on, Sarah. I've always kind of wanted an undercut, but I don't know. I lack the courage. But yeah, so I think let's get them up on. There's some ear bats. What about ear hooks? There we go. Right, Bennett. And that's another thing, is there's as many different ways to run a business as there are crafters to make the things. So just because I or someone else is doing it a certain way, don't think that that's the only way for it to be successfully done. Surgical steel, I use a 301 or a 304 alloy. It's nickel free. I get mine from Fire Mountain Gems. I greatly trust their quality. Like, I've been using the ear wires from Fire Mountain Gems for probably 10 years now.
Did you do a giveaway today?
We didn't. We need to go do the giveaway.
What video? What video?
Commenting on Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
Oh. Right on, Elise. That's fair.
What's a Tuesday?
But yeah, so these are the earrings that we're going to be giving. Focused. Tiny wonder. Maybe. I don't know if you can see them. These are the earrings that will be going into these and earrings like them will be going into our Etsy sales for the next week, or until we run out of product. So, but that being said, please go buy stuff on Etsy. And now we are going to do a giveaway of a digital variety that whoever wins, just email me and I will email you back with our templates for our displays. So,
Oh, wow.
what's up?
Like 48.
Right on.
The odds are very good.
The odds are very high in your favor.
Ready?
It's starting to smell like that soup.
Oh, yeah.
You still can't smell, can you? Okay. Hey guys. Drum roll.
Come on, Sam, drum roll.
Teresa Parsley says, hello, my friends. Well, Teresa, send me an email at backtoearthcreations@yahoo.com and I'll send you an email with our digital download content. That way you can have the patterns for our displays. And should I just send her the whole file? Hello, like all of our.
I don't know.
We'll see. Oh no. Oh, right on, Valerie. She says I'll just buy the displays and they're available.
There you go. Wait, what? I'm still not convinced I want to sell the displays. I'm fine with the templates. But the displays are...
I do all of the work on them.
Yes. Look how long it's taking you to finish.
I've been dilly-dallying and doing other stuff also. I love you so much, you grumpy old man.
Yes, I am.
You're my grumpy old man.
So this is what digital?
Yep. So yeah, be sure to send us an email, Teresa. On that note,
It's been well over 10 minutes.
yeah, I gotta get back to work, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Like, I really appreciate y'all spending your time here because it's lonely work crafting and y'all keep us company. But we will see y'all in Saturday's video that I haven't shot yet. It's gonna be about the craft along kits though. So I'll see y'all on Saturday, and until then, happy crafting. Mwah. Bye y'all.